So what are these two things that people practice and they don't even realize that they're doing it? The first is procrastination. Wait for it. Disguised as productivity. And I know what you're thinking. How is it procrastination if I am being productive, right? Well, don't worry about that because I'm going to break it down. First up, over-researching. You've studied that day and night, continuous, this book and that course. No one even needs Google again. They can just come and ask you. And knowledge is power, right? Guess again. Applied knowledge is power. Someone can know absolutely everything and do nothing with it. Think about your school days. I did English, maths, history, geography, and the ones that I did not continuously apply, I can't remember them to save my life. The ones that I do remember are the ones that I have continued applying as I have continued to grow. So if you've spent plenty of time researching, right, at some point, your foot has to hit the gas pedal. Let's get on to the next one. Constant planning with minimal, almost non-existent execution. Similar to what we've just gone through. You may have done all your research. Now you have planned everything. You're like, right, I'm going to start here, going to do this. And you don't. You have designed the plan. It looks beautiful. But at this point, if you don't act on it, it's just going to be another form of artwork. For one, we can end up researching, planning over time again and again. Don't get me wrong. Yes, we have to do the groundwork. But at the same time, we also have to do the work. So if you find yourself stuck writing, mapping, planning, brainstorming, and nothing else is happening, my friend, you are procrastinating. Another subsection of procrastination is when you have too many ideas. I get it. You're a genius. You've got all of these ideas and you want to just do everything at the same time. That was me when I started. I said, yes, I'm going hard and we're doing it all. We're doing the website, we're doing YouTube, we're doing Instagram, we're doing Pinterest. Listen, it didn't work out for me. I couldn't keep up. And then when you get burnt out from trying to execute too many ideas, you lose your momentum because now you're feeling deflated. You had all these plans and you haven't been able to execute them to your satisfaction. We end up spreading ourselves so thin that overall we don't get anywhere because our focus is everywhere. Our focus needs to be focused. We've heard multiple streams of income. When Apple started, listen, let me show you guys this. A lot of you won't even recognize what Apple model this is, yeah? But this was the first iPhone I got. And look at even the case, yeah? I don't even remember what the model name is. It's so old. But when Apple started, and this was one of the very, very early models that I refused to give up, we did not have bare accessories to go with the iPhone. They focused on their main goal to produce the type of phone that isn't currently in existence. Over time, we started to get more apps. The headphones for this is still the one that you plug in. Now we've got AirPods. Things have advanced. They concentrated on their main goal. And then when that was successful, smartwatch, you've got a charger for your charger, you've got power banks. Even think about Amazon. Nothing like it is today. Amazon have Audible, Amazon Music. And so the crux of what I'm saying is when you're starting out, just focus on the main thing. Let's nail that down. And it may not even necessarily be a business related thing. It could be to do with your health. I had tried the Get Slim Quick diets. I did all of that. I starved myself, whole shebang. I've done all of them. Yes, I lost weight. I lost it fast. But then I put the weight on drastically after. Because I have learned from those experiences. Now, with my workout lifestyle, hopefully you guys can see that my face is looking a bit more chiseled. I've been going at it steadily for a couple of years. It's caused me to realize that Rome does not get built in a day. I couldn't sort everything out at once. My weight, the PMDD, my mood, because I just crashed. I had to take things one at a time, work at it for a sufficient amount of time until I felt like, right, I'm seeing results. I'm feeling confident. I've got a routine. I know what I am doing. Then I moved on to the next thing, but I added it slowly. I didn't just go in there full force. No, because I would just put myself off. The main thing is the main thing. Lock in on the main thing. This is the thing to remember. Procrastination, disguised as productivity, gives an illusion of progress, which evokes an optimistic perspective on our lack of action just because there's action. So we get to a point where we feel like action equals results. Not all the time. We feel like we are getting somewhere, but just do the thing. Not everything, the main thing, I mean, okay? Because we're not going back. Avoid the potential for living with regret. Time moves very quickly. Yesterday, I was 18. Today, let's not talk about that. Oh, but it might not work. How are we going to find out if we don't actually attempt to do it? Life is too short for ifs, buts, and maybes. Sometimes you just have to put your foot to the gas. If we crash, so be it. If we pick up speed, see results, so be it. But we ain't going to find out which one of those is going to happen if we don't do anything at all. If you don't remember anything else that I've said in this video today, please remember this one. Consistent, imperfect action. Keep showing up. Keep trying. Finish what you start. Build and feed your momentum. Don't rely on your feelings. This is like my motto. Your feelings will sail you somewhere far into the ocean in the middle of nowhere. Depend on what you know you need to do. It's not every day you're going to feel motivated. Most days, in fact, you will not feel motivated. You're a potential genius. You've been researching for 2 years. Well, I mean, what is there again you want to come and ask? Even them, they're tired of your questions. Set them free and just begin the work. The second thing, without realizing, that can hinder our progress. Over-identifying with the past. Guilty. What's the rest of the phrase? Guilty as... I forgot what the phrase for that one is. Anyway, what does this look like? Labeling, either by other people or even by ourselves, which is actually worse when it's you. Examples: I'm not good enough. You never finish anything. If you negatively label yourself, it's time to stop. In fact, it's time to do the complete opposite and start speaking life. Whether you believe it or not, when you start, you keep speaking those things because the repetition will let it land eventually. When I say speak life, if you're a Christian, you probably understand what I mean. Like, speak productivity into your life. You made mistakes back then. You may not have been the coolest kid in school. That's my past. This is my present. I have power and direction over where I now want my life to go. And I am not leaning or depending on what people have said or what I previously said about myself. No, I'm moving forward. Progress. Self-critical analysis or lack of faith because of past experiences. Using the things that have happened in the past as your evidence-based information for your future. No, it didn't work before. And so you've grown a little bit. You've been through some things. Give it another shot. Don't just give up on yourself. Do you know how long it took Mr. KFC Colonel... what's his name? Colonel Sanders. Anyway, we all know KFC, isn't it? It was like his 1000th attempt, a whole heap of tries. This man drove from this. He was retired, cry. He wasn't even a young chicken. This man was already retirement age, that type of bracket. He didn't let it put him off. He got a heap of no's, plenty, enough for any normal rational person to say, do you know what? This ain't for me, clearly. He said, I believe in my recipe and somebody is going to see the vision the way I see the vision. Do not be a hostage to your previous self. Do not be in bondage to your past mistakes. Not one person on this planet is void of a fault. You cannot carry that guilt and shame with you for the rest of your life. Why? Why? It's not going to be beneficial. It's not going to be helpful. It's not going to change what has happened. It's actually not productive for your future self in any capacity. The past is for reference only. It is not for residing. Yes, you can refer to it for the reasons of, I do not want to make that mistake again. The only person that has the power to hold you back from doing what you want to do is you. Not everyone that is imprisoned is in prison. You get it? If you are constantly thinking negatively towards yourself, that is a type of mental bondage. We do it for so long that we don't even notice anymore that we're even there. Well, that's why my video is here, to shake you out of that thing, okay? Please free yourself. Challenge your core beliefs. Face the old, but create the new. And back it with your actions. Start acting like this. I have arrived there. Start behaving like that now. You'll soon see a shift in your behavior. And if you haven't read my blog, they are great for night reading, okay? My website is free. Go and access all my blogs that I write. I put heart into it, okay? I don't just write for the sake of it. I give it the Annie J effect. And when you're lying in bed, just have a read, because the time is now. No more procrastination. It's time to move forward. It's a bright new day. You're here with your girl, Miss Annie J. I'm gonna give them what they want, cause I came to slay. And nothing's ever gonna take my joy away. I'm about that life.